In this video, we are going to go over adaptive learning and how it works to limit what you see in a bundle folder compared to what you see in the course schedule. And we're going to go over the bundle task wrappers that will now be mandatory or required from now on in order to retain all points earned for a given task. So we're now in the week 3 bundle folder, which focuses on ethics and intellectual virtue. You are watching this video because you clicked here. A point of iteration that I wish to make is make sure that you're reading every single sentence. It could be very easy and very tempting just to go here and go straight to a content folder where you're going to do some learning or an assignment. But if you do that because you're not carefully reading through all of the information, you might miss some important information that I present in the form of a video or a download. All right, so this will become this here is not shown as a link to a video, and you can see that this is a link because it's underlined. And when you click on it, you see that you get the little hand, which means that's an active link. Here you don't see that yet because I was this link here is for the very video that I'm recording right now. All right, so look at what we have in the bundle folder. This says week 3 task 1, and then all of a sudden when you scroll down, it goes to task 4. So one thing that you should not do is email me when you see this, the remaining of the semester, where it goes from like one task to the last task because you don't see other tasks that might be cited in the course schedule. Why should you not email me? Because you know that I'm using adaptive learning. What this tells you then is you have to complete task 1 before you can get to task 2 and 3, which are cited in the course schedule. So what I said during orientation still is true. The course schedule aligns, the weekly outlines in the course schedule do align with what you see in the actual weekly bundle online in Blackboard. The difference now is that while the course schedule shows you everything you're going to work on, adaptive learning is now used to make sure that you follow the logical structure of the assignments of the task of the learning. There's definitely an order and a structure and a logic to how I want you to work through various items. Things build upon each other, and following the order in which I present the items helps you to, or makes it more likely that you make certain connections. So obviously what you would do then is you would go ahead and work on task 1. Here's a little reminder of what task 1 is about that aligns with what you see in the course schedule. You click on it, then you follow these steps. So again, remember to read everything. You have 4 steps that get you ready to work on this Blackboard Creator Review based on an assigned reading. I will be doing in a video where we start on this together. And then you can, of course, you get this reminder about going back to the page. So I'm just going to do this just to show you how the adaptive learning works. And remember, I am going to talk about bundles at the end. You might have experienced this if you did this for extra credit, if you did the bundle wrapper for extra credit during week 2, but I still want to make sure that we're all clear on this because it might look a little bit different because there are multiple tasks in week 3 compared to week 2. Okay, so I've done that. Let me just go up a little bit. So I've submitted all that, and now I need to get back to the week 3 bundle, and for some reason, oh, there it is, okay. Okay, so I'm going to click OK again. All right, so then you have to keep clicking OK or go back until you get to the main bundle page. And I'm having to do this. At this point, I'm having to go back here. I'm clicking on that. And now I'm back on the week 3 main bundle page. All right. So now if you scroll down, you can see that a bundle folder has, not a bundle folder, but a content folder has appeared. So it was only in completing this graded item right here that task 2 appeared. You might find that you have to refresh your browser window for the new content or the next item, the next task that you see in the course schedule to appear. So then you see that you have a variety of tasks. These are going to take altogether about 2 to 3 hours, including following the coaching video. These modules right here are very short. They take 15 to 20 minutes to get done. You can see that you still go from task 2 to task 4, so you still don't have task 3. The reason being you have to submit your responses or your scores, your results for all of these modules in order for task 3 to appear. I'm not going to do that with these, but I'll just give you a preview because there's an instructional video here that goes over soft talk modules and how to approach them. We actually start on them together. In the soft talk modules, when you get to task 2, you're only going to see the first soft talk module. You have to submit the first soft talk module for the other soft talk modules to appear within the task 2 folder. Let me repeat that. When you first get to task 2 inside that content folder, all you're going to see is task 2A, the instructional video, the coaching, where we start on the first soft talk module. You will not see the other 4 soft talk modules listed in the course schedule for week 3 till you submit your score for the first soft talk module. You may have to refresh this page, and in fact, I can guarantee you will, because when you click on a link to a soft talk module, you're taken to the soft talk website, and then your score comes in. You're going to have to refresh this very page for the other soft talk modules to appear. Once you have submitted your score for this soft talk module right here, all 4, the remaining 4 pop up at once. You can complete the other 4 in any order you choose. Once you submit all of the soft talk modules in this content folder, that is, let me say that same information over here. Once you submit this right here, then these other ones will appear, but within this folder. Once you've done all of this, then the bundle wrapper will appear. I'm going to exit out of the student preview to take a minute to talk about bundle wrappers. I'm going to provide you with a little bit of insight and reminder that you might have forgotten since the orientation. So let me go back into the weekly folders. Okay, so when you have completed all of the graded learning for week 3, you are going to see something that says complete and submit as a bundle wrapper. I learned the hard way that I cannot use the official survey creator in Blackboard because then I cannot see your individual responses, and I need to see your individual responses to decide to see how you did. So the icon's going to look a little bit different. Know that these in the gradebook show that know that these do not affect your grade directly. Remember that bundle wrappers affect your grade in a variety of ways, but not directly. One is that you can lose points on these tasks based on how well you did on this task. And all you need to do well on this task is answer questions, and when it's in writing, to follow the instructions and make an effort. So losing points on this means you can lose points on this, but this grade in and of itself does not directly affect your course grade. This score affects these scores this affects these scores, and then these scores impact your grade, so it's indirect. But this can also impact your grade at the end of the semester because the data that you input into the bundle wrappers is used to do the writing assignment that is about 3 to 5 pages at the end of the semester. You need to input the data here. If you don't have it, then you won't be able to complete the assignment in its entirety. You'll have less data, and that will impact your grade. Okay, so then you'll, of course, open this up, complete it. I think this one has 5 objective items, like multiple choice, multiple answer, and then 2 short writing responses where you write like 4 sentences. Now you have a better idea of what adaptive learning might look like in a bundle with more than 2 tasks, especially with the bundle wrapper. If you have any questions after watching this video in its entirety, feel free to ask your question.